Doo-doo-doo-doo. Who did the update? Video. Video. Yay. Yep. Let's see. Do something with that cord. Share. Hey, Jessica, how are you doing? Hey, J Love Adventures. Listening from the garden. What a great place to listen from. Hey, Moshel P. Talking to yourself? Yep. Sometimes you just need that expert advice. I'm doing good, Jessica. My knee kind of hurts, or I hurt my knee, but I'm doing good. Hey, Miss Patty, the Tinker's wife. How is everybody doing tonight? Hey, Miss Lippy, Gemini Homestead. Hello, you got it? Yeah, you know. Making it work. I'm just going to share it out real quick. I had to do some things. That's why I was like 2 minutes late, you know. And then just share it on the regular Facebook post. I wonder how many times that shared. Oh, how is everybody doing? Hey, Miss Amy. How's the honey? How's the honey? Hey, Kickin' Ash Homestead. Ain't seen you in a country minute. Hey, Homestead Humor. Pop out chat. Right over here to cover my face because I don't want to see me. How is everybody doing tonight? Everybody doing good? Everybody good in the hood? Everything's good in my hood. I have my Dr. Pepper. Everything is right in the world. So my hair is just, yeah, been busy, been hot. Had to put some AC units. Yep, I had to do that too. It's right there. Hey, Mr. Buddy. In fact, that one came from Gemini Homestead. Indeed. Because of them, my room is nice and comfortable. I think I have it on 72. You know, because 72 is such a wonderful number. Because that was, you know, the year I was born. So why wouldn't it be? Anybody get anything planted today or harvested today? I harvested some things. The heat snuck up on me. It was nice and bam, freaking hot. Yes. Okay, just making sure it's your bone you're chewing on. Yes, Miss Lippy. I forgot to ask Amy that this morning. Nope, out of seeds that I can plant for the season. I dehydrated tomatoes today. Jessica, that's sad. Amy, rock on. My tomatoes I've got a couple cherry tomatoes, but that's about it. I gotta go tie up some tomatoes, waiting for it to cool down a little. Yeah, I have definitely been doing that in the afternoon. I wait till about 4:35, and then I start working in the garden again. I'll get up at like 7:38, and I'll walk around the garden in the morning. Amy, you got a container? Like a tote? Because I grew sweet potatoes in a tote one year. Oh, maybe we can build you a little box somewhere. Because that's kind of what I'm going to do. I'm going to build a box just for sweet potatoes. I know, I'm all kinds of good ideas. Because you know you want some of them sweet potato slips from Miss Lippy. I am back to work, so I get home when it's extreme heat of the day. Yep. Well, for us, it starts getting hot by 10. I'm sure I can find a tote or 4. Yeah. Well, I grew my sweet potatoes in totes one year, and it made it easy to harvest. Because, you just kind of put out a tarp, and dump the tote, and you go through the, you kind of just push out the dirt, and you find all your potatoes. Make one row, and you'll be good to go, right? Miss Lippy, you say that, but she's gonna make me work that tiller since it was my fault. You have to remember I have a bum knee and it's acting up bad. I might have to go tote hunting. I have grown quite a few things in totes. I'm just saying. Potatoes, sweet potatoes, cantaloupe. It's the same as container gardening. What you need to do though, just to be on the safe side, because I guess I could look it up real quick. The number on the bottom, make sure it's food grade safe. Most totes are, but just kind of look to make sure. They'll have a number on that plastic container somewhere. 5-gallon buckets, Amy. I'm growing potatoes in 5-gallon buckets. I'm growing watermelon in the tire. There you go. Oops, phone. What did I miss, Michelle? You were saying, oops, your phone. But yeah, if it holds dirt and it can drain water, it can grow food pretty much, as long as it's not toxic. Kind of like my wheelbarrow growing radishes, which I'm fixing to put flowers in. Phone interrupted. Ah, gotcha. I can't believe I just said that. My son-in-law says that all the time. So I'm sure y'all saw my thumbnail. Hey, Frugal Farmer. This is one of the apple peppers. This one here I haven't washed off yet because I wanted to see if y'all could see the little spikies. Ain't that pretty cool? But that, my friends, is an apple cucumber. I've actually got another one that's a little more spiny. And they just kind of, I don't know if you can tell, they kind of rub off. I just told Brett on the phone that I need more gardens. Now I can tell him it's Rachel and Lippy's fault. I gotta plant some more radishes this week. Yes, I'm thinking very seriously about planting more radishes. What about a number? Oh, the number on the bottom, Michelle, it tells you what grade of plastic it is. Certain grades of plastic you do not want to grow in. You would use them just like you would a regular cucumber kicking ash homestead. You could pickle them. You can make relish out of them. You can just slice them and eat them. Just buckets. Michelle, any plastic container usually has a number on it. Let's see. Safe. What number on plastic can you grow food in? Let's see. 1, 2, and 4. This is the number at the bottom of the recycling triangle symbol. Identifies the type of plastic used in manufacturing the container. Plastics that are safer for food production includes polyethylene, whatever compounds. Here, I'll just copy and paste that. How's that? Copy. Where'd my little chat go? Paste. Okay, it's gonna make me paste it in 2 sections. Copy, delete, paste, paste. There we go. Deny me. But there you go, Michelle. 1, 2, 4, and 5 are safe. I found mine locally. Let's see. Have you tried the white icicle radishes? They are a little warm. See, I don't want any more. I want some like Miss Lippy had, the French breakfast radishes. Hey, freaky geek. No problem, Michelle. That's what we're here for. Stronger together. But I do have one that I've already washed. That's a pretty big one. I knew it would be done. And I'm going to slice it up and we're going to try it. I love kimchi. I've been thinking about making some kimchi. I just haven't yet. But we're going to cut this sucker open. There's only 10 people in here now, and we've only been live for 14 minutes. But I'm sure we can just tell them about it, and they can rewatch it. It smells just like a regular cucumber. The outside flesh looks more like an apple, and that the size and the texture there probably gives it that name. Oh, neat! I did not miss much. No freaky geek, you haven't. Eat that thing live. I'm going to, Amy. I wonder if Baker Creek. Yes, I don't know about apple radishes, but I know they have apple cucumbers because I do believe that's where I got this. I'll have to double check. But it smells just like a cucumber. Let's get out some of these seeds because I ain't much into eating seeds. You can't eat something that's not alive. Kill it first. Well, I am killing it with a knife. Save seeds, but don't eat those seeds. Oh, I'm not eating them, Miss Lippy. I'm definitely saving them. Oh, I'm saving some of them anyway, but I'm definitely not eating them. I don't know. I don't care for seeds. Kind of like watermelon. Well, okay, when I'm eating watermelon, I'll spit them out. That came out wrong. So I'm sitting here getting the seeds out. Miss Lippy, all I have to do is kind of wash them off and set them on a paper towel, right? Because it's got that gelatinous, whatever. I just thought I saw a fly. I ain't going to be able to get all the seeds, but I'm going to be able to get most of them. Kill the ants before coating them in chocolate. Ew. No, thank you. Alright, now I didn't get every little seed, but I got the bigger ones, because I ain't eating the big ones. And it's like, don't worry. If I have to spit out some seeds, I'll do it off camera. Tastes just like a normal cucumber. Next time, cut lengthwise and the seeds will easily come out. See, Miss Lippy? That's why I love you. You're so smart. Right, Freaky Geek? Ain't no harm in trying. Actually, I can kind of... Somebody was asking about the seeds. Trying to figure out where the heck my camera is. So it's not too bad. Really? I was thinking it would taste different. No, it tastes just like a regular cucumber. I taste no real difference whatsoever. Guess what, everybody? It's 6:20. It's time for me to go get my son-in-law if I was going and picking him up. I bet you that don't happen during too many people's lives, does it? You can use a spoon and scoop them out, yep. But the spoon's in the kitchen, Freaky Geek. I can do like this. Ha ha ha. The only difference is it has more flesh. You know how cucumbers are really thin before you get to that gel stuff on the inside? This one's thicker. So it would probably produce a better relish. My cucumbers need to hurry up. I want some fresh garden cooks, right? Looking at it, it doesn't have much meat, or is that the camera? That has to be the camera. Depending on what you're calling meat. I call the white stuff meat, but you're probably calling the gel stuff inside. I'm awake. But yes, Miss Lippy, I am definitely saving the seeds. But I think it has a thick flesh. Yes, Freaky Geek, my fingers and thumbs are meat. I wouldn't want to eat them, though. No, Michelle, I haven't. Well, I have on my trees, but not on my plants. Let me try to... Does that make it better? Less light? I don't know. It definitely just tastes like a regular cucumber. But it has more of that white part that's in between the jelly and the skin. That part's thicker. For sure. My dog's over here looking at me like, you gonna eat it? You don't have to eat it. Yes, no, no. Okay. You know what? I won't make you eat the piece of cucumber. I have something else for you. That I know you love. The dog did not want the cucumber. Time to go shopping for more seeds. Yep. Don't blame me if you eat them. You can't. Don't blame you if you eat them. You can't use them, right? Hey, David. I'm having a fantastic day, David. They are good. They taste just like a cucumber. I cannot complain. I'm very satisfied. I'm kind of glad they taste like a cucumber because I have a ton of these. Always need more seeds, right? It's a parasite on the leaves. Oh, you're talking about that one with the rust, Miss Lippy? Or the seeds could be pre-fertilized if she eats them. Yeah, Frugal, that would be about the case. No harm in adding more compost anyway, right? My son dog loves coots. Now, she will eat some salad. And there's a few other things that she eats, but apparently she didn't like the cucumber much. Watering in high winds and removing those parasites. See, that's why I love Miss Lippy. She's a very smart woman when it comes to gardening. My dog absolutely loves lettuce. I mean, she'll tear lettuce up. And she loves pretzels. But then again, who doesn't love pretzels? Yes, kicking ash homestead, she is. Maybe we need to get her a shirt that says that. Hashtag, Miss Lippy's a goddess. Where did my mouse go? I don't like to eat alone. Love salty foods. Yes. I do love salty foods. But, depends on how salty. But I love pretzels, and I like those plain chips that Miss Lippy loves to eat. You should try asking a square. Make sure to tell Buddy I'm a goddess. Miss Lippy, I think he already knows. That cucumber was pretty good. It'd been better if I had some salt to stick on it. Isn't he watching? You're right. No joke. But I saw I had 3 of them, and I saw those, and I figured I'd pull them off and share them with y'all. And, I have quite a few more, but I have like at least 8 plants. And I don't know if y'all saw that picture I put on Instagram today on how wide one of the plant's vines are, and right around it, it has like, I don't know, 15 flowers. It's crazy. But it ain't bad at all. Surprising. They would make a very ghostly white relish if... Ooh. Yes. The way that would look would be awesome. Right, Michelle? I'd have to agree with that. He was going crazy when you were ill, and quiet, and don't let him fool you. And sorry, y'all, this cucumber's pretty good. We could call it Casper relish. Hold up that sign, be quiet. No, my Slippy, he didn't have a peaceful moment. He had a worried moment. It's kind of like when you have a little kid and it gets too quiet and you worry what's going on. Pretzels and cucumbers. Who would have thought? It's not bad though. See if that was better. It looks a lot like the inside of an apple. That's the best way to describe it. I'll quit playing with it now. Alrighty. So now what, people? We still got a hour and 15 minutes to go. Oh. I'm worried about the cucumbers in my garden. My dog loves them. Oh, wow. I've had to keep an eye on my dog because she's kind of been sniffing around. But I don't think there's anything she would really eat in the garden except for maybe my lettuce. But I don't know if she knows it's there. Now I wonder how well they will do. Now I wonder how well do they pretend to be alive to the first time eating them? How will they affect you later? That's a true thought, freaky geek. Hey, Legacy Home and Garden. Just getting in what we talking about for tonight, or about tonight. We're talking about these, Rochelle. I'm going to listen while I type tomatoes. Alright, Kicking Ass Homestead. Well, we are talking about apple cucumbers. The little spinies, they don't hurt either. When I first touched it, it felt weird. I think this one's got more of them. Hey, Kinfolk Farm of Georgia. If I ain't mistaken, I'm subscribed to you. We're talking about apple cucumbers. I've grown about 8 plants this year for the first time. Yes, ma'am, I sure did grow those. Those are my first 3 that I've pulled off the vine. And that's the inside of it. Thank goodness my hands are clean. And I have a piece over here that I've been munching on. It tastes just like a regular cucumber. I figured it would have a different twang to it or something. But nope. Let's see, I started the seeds, I think in March. I have to go back and look at my video. I planted them in April. And I harvested my first one at the very beginning of June. So, not long. I'm trying dragon egg cucumbers. So far, so good. How do those taste? The ones you grew? They taste just like a regular cucumber, Rochelle. Just a different shape. Tastes the same as the cucumbers we all know. Yep. So about 2 months. Yep. Freaky Geek, about 2 months. Let's see if I can look it up. How long does it take apple cucumbers to grow? I love it when somebody else already asked the question. 8 to 12 weeks. Yeah, that's about right. Because April to May, and it was about the middle of April, so 2 weeks there, May, and then 2 weeks in June. So 8 weeks, 8 to 12 weeks. 8 weeks to start harvest, or start your harvest, but man, there is tons of flowers and tons of baby fruit on there. I will be harvesting a lot of them. Yeah, I'll let you know. Oh, no problem, Freaky Geek. Well, hey, while you're on there, how long does it take for dragon egg cucumbers to grow? Can you see? Yep, I sure can. I've never heard of dragon egg. Dragon egg cucumber take to grow. They look a lot. They look a lot like the apple cucumbers. Let's see. Dragon egg is an heirloom cucumber. So it's prized for its large quantity of egg-shaped, creamy white fruit it produces. The fruit is enjoyed as a novelty for its appearance as well as relatively sweet flavor. Proper selection and preparation, appropriate planting methods, and excellent culture care practices help to ensure bountiful harvest. 4 to 8 inches non-bitter cucumbers. Yeah, these weren't bitter either, by the way. Planting and spacing, water, fertilizer, potential problems. I'm looking to see where it says grow. Doesn't really say how to grow them. Let's look on another one. All I keep saying is it takes 2 weeks to germinate. Let's see. So they vine. Well, that's weird. Usually it'll tell you. This says it takes 2 weeks to germinate at 60 degrees, but only 3 days at 85 degrees. Needs full sun. Are mainly composed of water and need constant and abundant supply of it for best growth. Well, good thing I put in my water irrigation. If I had to guess, Rochelle, I would say that it probably takes the same amount of time as any other cucumber. 8 to 12 weeks. Very prolific. But that's what I would guess. But I can't find an actual thing for it. You first have to catch a dragon and wait for it to lay an egg for you to plant. Freaky Geek, that's funny. Yes, they are white. These aren't exactly white. They're kind of a, I almost want to say golden yellow. But they look kind of white. I don't have nothing dark besides me. But the more larger seeds, the better for pickling and processing. Well, these got some big seeds in them, all right. Hey, the Lears. Farmish, how you doing? What would you want to pickle the seeds for? Because you don't remove the seeds when you pickle, I don't think. You just kind of slice them up and pickle them. I have a bunch of seeds in the huge thingy I have going in the back. And they have tons of flowers and coots, but I don't know when to pick them. It's my first time growing. 4 to 6 inches, Rochelle. I'm snacking on cherry tomatoes while I'm tying them up. Kicking Ash Homestead, I do that quite often. No problem, Rochelle. That's what I'm here for. Greenish white. Greenish white, yellowish white. Probably more greenish white. Greenish white with little white spinies on them. And the flesh is white. Mostly white sits well with me. There you go. Seriously, put it in your hair. That should show the color. Well, it still looks white. I mean, it's really not a white. It's a lighter color than a Granny Smith apple. You know the Granny Smith green apples? It's a lighter color than that. But it's the same tone. Or hue. Or something. Been here listening, running in and out a lot. Cooking supper. Alright, Susan. I appreciate that Grover you planted. Yep, I can see it now. Thanks, you darling. I'm colorblind. Yes, ma'am, I know you are. It's got goosebumps. Maybe it's cold. Yeah, I think this one still has the most on it. When I first saw it, when I first touched it, it felt weird. And I mean, they're not hard, and they come off easy. It just, it just felt weird. I'm so excited. I lost my cabbage plants to the worms, but one survived and the cabbage is still growing. Oh, that is fantastic. Sorry you lost the others. I know the feeling. Miss Lippy, I have started getting stink bugs on my plants. I've been thumping them as I see them. Of course, I don't get rid of them because they fly. At least I think they're stink bugs. How do I get rid of those? And then for whoever asked, yeah, these are not burpless. Well, okay, I can't quite say that. Hey, Stringfield Ridge Farm. Hey, Teresa. I did have a slice of pizza before my live, so I could be burping because of that. To be honest. You don't want none. She keeps licking it, but she's not eating it. Thank you, Miss Lippy. I use a garden supplement that they don't like. I'll send you a pic. It's got goosebumps and mostly white. Maybe it's seen a ghost. That's why I'm going to call her Relish, Casper Relish. Oh, I ate it with a rind. I have no problem eating cucumber rinds. Now, I know this is going to be gross, but sometimes when I eat cherry tomatoes, I'll get rid of the skin. She still ain't eating it. Here, give me this. You're not gonna keep that on my bed if you're not gonna eat it. Alright, Freaky Geek, thanks for stopping by. Sure do appreciate it. Y'all didn't know this was going to be a mukbang, did you? The one dog treat me, my dog can share. I like the salt from the pretzels with the taste of the cucumber. Is that weird? You so cute. I don't think people really want to hear you eat pretzels. Even though you're really cute doing it. No, ma'am. Don't even think about it. Especially the apple cucumber, because you don't like it. If you see them wrap duct tape around your center of your hand, grab them, then look for eggs. The duct tape will take the eggs off and the females will go away. Ooh. Nope, cukes are good with salt. Apparently, Michelle, I'm like, every time I eat a piece of cucumber, I want a few of those pretzels with that salty taste. And it's like, Just dehydrated some sweet potatoes for my dog Bone. I know, I watched that video. He has seizures, so he can't have regular dog treats. He loves them. Have you tried that for your dog? No, but I have made peanut butter and pumpkin treats for them. I got baby maters everywhere. Alright, Kicking Ass Homestead. That is awesome. And Miss Lippy, I will definitely do that because I have some of that Gorilla duct tape. Yes, ma'am. That should definitely grab a hold of them. I wrote that because I felt bad for not sharing, but I do use a Dr. Earth solution mix also. Sorry if I made it sound like I wouldn't share. No, you're good, Miss Lippy. You were good. I noticed them. They were a little bit on my cucumbers, but not as many as there are on my melons. And I'm pretty sure they're stink bugs, even though they look, I don't say different. They look a little different than the ones I had last year. Or maybe they don't, and I'm just seeing, you know. We think you were very helpful, Miss Lippy. That change everywhere. But yeah, when I was picking these, I saw a couple, and because they're on my first trellis, and then I walked around and was weaving in the melon things, you know, I don't know what, tentacles, I guess is what you call it. So they would grab a hold of the trellis, and I noticed a bunch of them. Miss Libby's been using duct tape to catch bugs for years. Oh, I can believe it. Amy's sleeping? I have no idea, Michelle. She's doing something. See, Miss Lippy, I told you we all love you. Even Kicking Ass Homestead says so. It's Stacy, right? Or Shannon. Shannon Stevens. It's been one of them days. I know I gotta quit putting my leg like that. I was doing something and my kneecap went sideways. Don't make me tear up. I've got mascara on today. Well, Miss Lippy, we've been telling you we loves you. Hey, Mama Z, Texas Kitchen. What's up? How are you doing? Shannon, but I'll answer it almost anything. Same here. I thought it was, first I said, what was it? First I said Stacy, then I'm like, no, it's another one that starts with an Shannon Stevens. But I did something and my knee. Alright. Say you know how, like, when you're sitting down and you go to put your sock on your foot and you turn your right foot up to your left knee? Or, yeah, I can't do that no more. Something ripped. Yes, ma'am, I was wanting to grow comfrey. I stepped wrong and my knee turned weird and something ripped in it. So now, like, if I'm sitting here, I can't just bring my leg over to the left. It hurts too bad. I can't put my sock on. I can't tie my shoe. I have to be careful getting in and out of the truck. And, you know how you're sitting there and you kind of want to cross your feet? Yeah, apparently I can't do that either, so I keep trying to keep from doing that. Yeah, Michelle, it's not good. I mean, I felt something give. I don't know what, but something gave. I have a massive amount, so I am going to cut you some roots and send them to you. I have tomorrow off work, so I will get it into the mail by the first of the week. Yay! Thank you so much, Rochelle. Have you tried soaking your foot in Epsom salt? Shannon, it's not my foot, it's my knee, and I haven't soaked it. I have put on a brace. I have had it elevated. I've tried to stay off of it as best as possible. This morning, my dog kind of stepped on it when I was sleeping. Put it in your tub water, I agree. Yeah, I have done that before, I just haven't done it lately. Like, since I've hurt my knee, I haven't done it. I don't have a heating pad, but oh, what was Amy talking about? You put rice in a sock and microwave it, and that becomes like a heat pad? Am I right? Sorry, I thought I heard foot. I have ducks quacking behind me. That's alright, Shannon. No, it's my kneecap. I can't turn my... What I said is you can't... You know how you cross your legs or bring your right foot up to your left knee? I can't do that. I can't go sideways with it. I can bend it to a point. Yeah, or a wet towel. Rice. Rest, ice, compression, elevation. Okay, Miss Lippy. I've got the compression going on real well. I've been kind of sort of working on the rest part. Not so much on the elevation at the moment, because I don't have anything to elevate it on under there. Hey, High Plains Ministed, how are you doing? Hey, Sony. Relax muscles. Yeah. It's not a muscle. It's a tendon or cartilage, or Miss Lippy can write in there what she said she thought it was. I don't know, but I messed something up in it. I will also send you some comfrey salve for your knee. It is good for bone, muscle, ligament, tissue injuries. Make sure you drink water. Yes, ma'am. I'm not drinking water at the moment, but I will make sure I start. Doing great tonight. That is fantastic. Wait, what's going on with your knee? I stepped sideways or something, and my kneecap went kind of inward, and something ripped. What Miss Lippy put? I can't pronounce it, but that's probably what it is. But when I did it, something ripped. And after that, I can't bring my right foot up to my left knee. Like if I was to put my sock on or my shoe on, I can't do that. I can't, like when you're getting out of the vehicle and you just bring your leg around, I can't do that either. I kind of have to lift my whole leg and raise it over. and I can't bend all the way down or bend funny. And I think my phone just froze again. Look at that. And look at me. Look at me. I look retarded. That's what I thought too, Miss Lippy. Yeah, see, that's two opinions. Ouch, hope you get better quickly. It's no fun having knee problems. No, especially when you got things you want to plant. Meniscus cartilage. That's what I said, Gemini Homestead. I have done that way too many times. So, yep, that's what she's done. Man, is a tendon that runs like behind the kneecap. It's not good. I got figures. And look at me. Do y'all see this, right? I'm trying to figure out what eye that is. Because I have one eye that's just weird. It's like I had a stroke like years ago or something. Yeah, I have had 4 surgeries between the 2 knees, and an ACL surgery is not good at all, for sure. Well, especially when you have no insurance. I have done it a few times on both knees. You are poison on camera. I know, right, buddy? I can't get out of the garden. Hubby does all the gardening. I just cook and can it all up. When he's not looking, when he goes to the bathroom, sneak out there. That's what I would do. High Plains Mini Stead. And I agree with Michelle. You do the best part. I don't know why on earth that freezes. It's just like, I don't know. It drives me crazy. And I know that's a short drive. Face of, right? Let's see. Well, it is a little warm. Maybe we'll do this. I'm sticking you in front of the AC. See if that cools you off. It has been years up till we retired, both retired before I got back into canning. Okay, we got the mic back in. Windstorm, yeah, something. I think this time it's my phone. I think last time it happened, I think it was YouTube. This time I think it's my phone. Let's see. YouTube is not responding. Close app, wait, or send feedback. We're going to hit wait like we did last time a couple of times, and then we'll hit it. I need the AC. It's all humid out here. I imagine. Okay, cool. I'm back. At first I didn't think it was going to let me come back, but it let me. Oh, I know something I usually have my little strip light on, and I don't. I wonder if that made any difference for my cucumber. I hate when I do that. Oh well, y'all just have to see me at an angle. I don't know why it does that. Yep, I am back. I am back for the attack. And I'm licking this cucumber. It's weird. I don't know why. But leave it to me. But I know whatever I did to my knee, I've made it angry. Now you like those, huh? But I did it last year. Or it also happened last year. And I had to wear a brace for like 6 weeks before it even stopped hurting. Do me a favor, will you save me a piece and put... Will you save me a piece and put just a sprinkle of salt on it and show me on Marco how it looks after 5 minutes? Yes, ma'am. I can do that. Hey, I gotta run. I have enjoyed the live. See you next time. Be looking for the comfrey root and salve. Be sure to let me know if the salve helps you. I hope it does. Yes, ma'am, Rochelle. I sure will. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. You just don't know. We've had a couple of cool days this week, so the hubs is enjoying some time in the forge working on a knife. Oh, that is awesome, Sony. That will tell me about how it will hold up to processing. Yes, ma'am. If I would have thought of it, I'd have grabbed some salt. Actually, I guess I could have grabbed some salt when my phone was frozen, because I could have walked through the house then. If somebody was home, I could, say, hey, give me some salt, but no. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Lippy. Yep, she is a very smart lady. Like, how many lives have you seen people walking through their house? At least I don't look all stroked out anymore. Or like I've eaten a lemon or something. Oh, on another good note, all I need to be monetized is 1,513 hours. 1513, that's all I need. I'm almost there. Everybody made it through the rain and the storm okay. We had severe wind from it for some reason, but we really didn't get any rain or storms, but we did get a lot of wind. Every live you do, you get closer and closer. Closer and closer to what, Thrifty? I always test new varieties so I can tell what's best for use for. Yes, ma'am. Oh, okay, I got it now. I'm slow but effective. Yep, every live I do, I get closer and closer. Yep. I cannot wait. Sony's place. That's awesome, Richard. We're only at 1,100 hours and 450 subs. And them other 550 subs will come quick, Sony. Lisa Lee, I'll put you on my playlist so we can. Thank you so much, Miss Lisa. 4,000 hours. Yep. It took me a minute, Thrifty, but I figured it out. Is that if people hit the like button? It helps if they hit the like button. Because it tells YouTube you like it. But you can also hit the the thumbs down button too. YouTube don't care. Any activity, communication, I forget what they call it, is good. Any publicity is good publicity. You know what I mean. But yeah. And you ever go out to your garden and you look You don't really see anything. And then the next day you go out, interaction. Thank you, Sony. And you go out and there's like new fruit or new vegetables that you didn't see the day before, and it's just like, boom. When you do finally see them, they're ready to harvest. That's what it was like for two of these cucumbers. Because I go out there every day. Now I saw one and it was getting bigger and bigger, and I was just waiting. And it seemed like these two here, they were hidden. They were hidden pretty well, but I just happened to spot them, and I'm like, where'd they come from? They wasn't there yesterday. Yes, all the time. See, I'm so glad I'm not the only one. See, Lucily, well, the yellow bag with the cucumber and beard just now. Like my meters today, there was only a few. Now there's a bunch. Exactly. I did the same thing, Shannon, the other day with one of my Cherokee purple tomatoes plants. It hasn't had the two next to it have big tomatoes on it, but this one here hasn't. It just had flowers. And then the other day I looked, and there's all these baby tomatoes, and I'm like, where'd they come from? It's just like, boom. Or those lemon cucumbers. These here, these are apple cucumbers. Chips Lipium. Probably lunchtime too, since I'm home. Yeah. But no, these are apple cucumbers. They taste just like a regular cucumber. They don't really look like one though. Not even on the inside. I do believe I got them for Baker's Creek High Plains Mini Homestead. I'll have to double check that. But that's what it looks like on the inside. And it tastes just like a regular cucumber. I just saw a drum-like thing after yellow. I have two big ones on my Cherokee purples. Last year they wouldn't do anything, but this year they've taken off. Yeah, Shannon, mine are the same way. They're doing really well. Okay, I can't say the same way. Last year none of my tomatoes did good except for my cherry tomatoes. This year my bigger tomatoes are doing really well, and most of them were the Cherokee purples. I do have some Brandywines that are starting to produce. I have an Amish paste, I think, that has like 2 or 3 tomatoes on it. And I have some cherry tomatoes that are called Sun Sugars, I think. I've already eaten some tomatoes off of that one. Drumstick person. You lost me, Michelle. Of course, that's not hard to do. I lose easy. I should say I get lost easy. Not so much when I'm driving, just in conversation. But there have been a time or two I have gotten lost while driving. I am looking so forward to getting fresh produce from our garden. We live in North Mexico, or New Mexico, and it is still in the 40s at night, so the produce is slower. Yeah, because that kind of stunts it. Brandywine is one of my favorites. This is actually my first year growing Brandywine, J-Love. End of kick ash sentence. Oh, I got you, Michelle. I have Amish paste, variety cherry, Cherokee purple, celebrity, and Arkansas Traveler tomatoes. That sounds cool. I have Amish paste, Cherokee purple. I have black cherry tomatoes, but I'm not sure how well that plant's doing yet. And then 2 other cherry tomato plants. And then I have, I think I had a Dr. Witchy's, but I'm not sure. I have quite a few variety out. I had planted more, but of course the frost killed them. So I bought quite a few different varieties from Atwood's hardware store or ranch store. And there were a couple that I bought that just didn't look too good when I bought them, but I was hoping they would perk up. Gardening here isn't a new experience for us. We were living in Oklahoma until 2 years ago. The temp difference is huge. Yes, you would almost benefit from a greenhouse or like a high tunnel that you could close at night to keep it warm, but during the day open it up when the temperatures, because I know New Mexico and even us, Texas, Arizona, can get up to 100 pretty quickly. Well, I'm a box grower then, LOL. I grow slicers and paste. I grow whatever I plant in the ground that will grow. Seriously, I have no favorites, or not when it comes to big tomatoes. Now, cherry tomatoes, yeah, I absolutely love the black cherry tomatoes, but any cherry tomato will do. This year I've got those Atomic Brads. At first I was kind of scared I wouldn't like them, but I've been watching reviews and they all say they're fairly sweet tasting as long as you harvest them right. It's just hard to tell because the way they look, you have to go by almost how they feel. You know, they have like a give like tomatoes do. So I've got several big ones on there that I keep playing with every day to see if they're ready. But they're called Brad's Atomic cherry or grape tomatoes. Brad Atomic grape tomatoes. Have any of y'all grown those yet, or in the past? Looking to getting a greenhouse. We have a small one to start our plants in. Mr. Denny has screen on the sides of his high tunnel, maybe that metal cloth. Yep. 2 tomato types, 2 cucumber types, 2 squash types, 5 pepper types in summer gardens, plus the summer sweet stuff. Water is another issue here, so we are getting gray water. It's all new to us. High Plains, what you could also do too is they have that at like Home Depot, and it comes in red and blue. It's PVC and it's kind of curled. You can get that, cut it to arch over your bed, and then use like that painter's tape plastic or whatever, or some kind of plastic, even the greenhouse plastic, to put over it, and just kind of make you a frame like that, like basically like a cold frame. And in the morning take it off, and at night put it on to keep your plants warm in the beds if you're growing in a garden bed. So, no, that makes me sad though. Or makes me sad. Too humid. Mine do get blight before others, but I get decent harvest first. I have problems too with blight. At least the last couple of years I have. This year, knock on wood, I haven't. But the wind has been pretty bad this year. Gotta run, catch you later. Alright, Sonny's Place, thank you so much for stopping by. J-Lo Adventures, I know, but we get 2 growing seasons for summer veggies, so that's not too bad. That's true. Because I know somebody asked me, what do I do for vine borers? I'm like, usually nothing. I'll get as many off as I can, the little eggs, when I see them. But usually, when one plant dies, I plant another one. Because, zucchini and squash grow so fast. And it's such a long growing season that I could probably do that 3 or 4 times. Hubby has black plastic on the beds and mulch. We also started an experiment with Ola's, it's working great. Ola's are awesome, especially in that kind of area, because the plant will attach itself to the pot and drain out what water it needs, so you don't really have to worry about overwatering. I'm going to try to see try broccoli later to see if I can grow in cooler weather. That's something I have yet to grow. I did grow Brussels sprouts last year, but I haven't grown broccoli yet. 1 teaspoon of baking soda with half a gallon of water will take care of the blight. Yeah, but you gotta put it on there quite a bit, don't you, Miss Lippy? If it's raining. Or raining a lot, which I say that, but we ain't got any rain in. Oh, okay, it sprinkled the other day. But, I mean, it was a sprinkle. But it's been a while since we've had a good rain. Got hot too quick for my broccoli. It bolted. Yep, that'll happen. I know some of my, what was it? Beets or something I had in that one bed, they bolted. But it's been in the 90s. But Reed, you can try closer to cooler weather. I think this year I might try doing a better fall crop. I'm going to take the PVC and kind of hoop it over those 2 beds and get plastic, and that way when we have a frost I can cover those 2 beds, and they should be big enough that I can do broccoli, cabbage, carrots, all kinds of stuff in those too, because one's 16 feet and the other one's 18 feet. So the way I see it, I could probably cover up a good 16 feet. Our broccoli was starting to bolt too, but a little cooler this week, so I'm hoping the other brassicas are okay. Yeah, it did cool off, but for here it wasn't enough. It cooled off to high 80s, but I think it's tomorrow? No. Saginaw, Texas weather. I think it's Tuesday and Wednesday. It's supposed to be in the hundreds. Today, right now, it's 90. And Friday's 93, Saturday's 95, Sunday is 95, Monday's 96, and then on up to 98 and 100. So, yeah. It's going to be a hot one. I'm hoping it doesn't start making the flowers on my tomato plants fall off, because I have quite a bit of flowers on a lot of my plants. And I know they can start dropping in, 95-degree weather? And I think last week was in the 90s a lot. The last 3 days have been in the 80s. And that wind was so bad, it was kicking up so much dust, you could see it in the air. It almost looked like pollution. You could see it in the horizon. Me and Megan were coming back from Walmart, and she goes, "Is that pollution?" I'm like, "Nope, that's dirt." I said, the wind has been so bad, and that it's blowing the dirt everywhere. Michelle, yeah, I can. I don't know about Teresa, but you can get shade cloth. It says some shade cloth isn't very cheap, depending on how big of an area. I know that one video I did where we used screen. My ex that lives in Florida, we got the screen that you use for screen doors that block out 50% of the UV rays. And we used that, and he said it helped, and it was a lot cheaper than shade cloth. So that might be a route that you could go to. I can't afford, we were looking at different methods of trying to use a shade cloth, because I have the arbor and the trellises. Ours is partly shaded where the brassicas are. See, that's good. Some of mine is, some of it isn't. Like in the morning, I get like an hour or so of shade, and then it's all sun. But by afternoon, the shade starts coming where the shade finally takes over the whole garden. I guess about 5 o'clock. I was going to cut down 2 limbs because I thought it was getting too much shade. And I never got around to doing it because, it costs money. And now I'm sitting here thinking I'm glad I didn't, because with the extreme temperatures, what shade mine does get, it helps cool it off, keeps it from frying. So try again in the fall. With the changing cycles, you'll be surprised how broccoli will do. Yep, it definitely can't hurt none. Like I said, the only thing I've ever grown was Brussels sprouts. But I thought about trying my hand at broccoli and maybe cauliflower, because I love both. Well, love would be a strong word. I'll eat both. But I love broccoli, rice, and chicken. Yep, that's one of my favorite dishes. Especially with cheese. I know cheese isn't healthy so much, but I love the way it tastes together. Yeah, that's usually the only time we can do good with cabbage. This is the first time we've tried broccoli and cauliflower. Don't shock the leaves. I love cheese. I do too. In all forms. Now, I'm sure there's some kind of weird cheese out there I haven't had that I probably don't like, but I love me some cheese. So you put some cheese with some broccoli, some chicken, some rice. Yeah, that's a meal. Get some yeast rolls that's got like butter, garlic, and herb on it. Yeah. Gotta go eat dinner, not everyone. God bless. All right, J-Love, you're running off just in time because, we're starting to talk about food. I'm going to try broccoli, cabbage, and cauliflower in the fall. Changing one of my greenhouses to be a winter garden. That's not a bad idea. How are you going to do that, kicking ash, Miss Shannon? I need to take mine down. Or at least I need to take the plastic off of it. Try to preserve it. God, my leg is sweating so bad in this brace. After 4 days and hit the leaves. Sorry I'm late answering. I've got my grandson here. See, I didn't know that's what she was asking, or I could have told her that. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought she was talking about something else. I'll be quiet now. Well, I guess I can't because it's my life, but you know what I mean. I just want to yank this brace off and chunk it across the room. Completely seal it off, add grow lights, and if I have to, a heater. Okay. Well, if you're going to use grow lights, you could probably just do it in the house. That way you wouldn't need a heater. How big is your greenhouse? Is it like small enough for a spare bedroom or a garage? Just out of curiosity. Or a dining room? Because, I'll stick a greenhouse. Like the one I have, I could put it in here, which I kind of thought about doing. Because, in the winter, I won't be using that AC, and I can put it right in front of that window. Keith is making me popcorn. That is awesome. I haven't had popcorn in a while. But I do have pretzels. Oh, she's asleep, though. It's 7:24. Where did the time go? Seemed like I just hit go live just a second ago. My house is too small. My greenhouse is fairly large, about 5 foot by 12 foot. Yeah, that is fairly large. Never mind, Shannon. Well, extension cord and a space heater, I guess it is. Buddy built rolling tables with a bar for grow heat lamps with a clear wrap. We roll them outside in the winter months during the day and then roll them back in the garage at night. Now, Miss Lippy, that's brilliant. If I could do that, it would so be done. But that is brilliant. I actually thought about doing that with a piece of plywood and getting 4 wheels to put one of those big, the flower pots you use for trees, and growing like a avocado tree, and then wheeling it into the house during the winter nights, and then put back out into the sun. I want a greenhouse when I get to the farm, but let me tell you, I have tornadoes out the ears. Where's your farm located at, Mama Z? Misty? Because I'm trying to think of where you're located at, or your farm's located at. Tomatoes by Graham. A 2x2 up both sides with a 2x2 across the top to hold lights. Our tables are 6 foot long, 3 feet wide. That's brilliant. Sorry, I'm still eating cucumber. But cucumbers have a lot of water in them, and y'all told me to drink water, so there you go. I'm just eating my water. I want a high tunnel, but I don't have room for one here. LOL, but I would like to build a second and one like I have. It's a wooden frame with a cattle panel. Yep. Instead of using the cattle panels, I'm going to use the curved PVC pipe. And I'm just going to bracket the PVC pipe to the garden bed. And then I'm going to put plastic over it. Oh, put caster wheels on the table legs. I'm typing what Buddy is saying. If you know where Jacksboro is, it's 30 miles west of that. Okay, I kind of sort of do. Yeah, actually I do. I know. See how far away that is from me. Because I don't think it's... I'm not going to swear to it, but I think you're going to be closer to me when you move there than you are now. Because that's northwest. That's why they call that Jacksboro Highway. $1.99 because it goes to Jacksboro. Yeah. You know, sometimes I worry about me. I have that on my cabin's bed in case it warms up. About 80 miles. Yep. Yeah. I don't even know if it looked like that far. Let's see. Directions. from home. And, well, the center of Jacksboro to here is only 58.8 miles. So, yeah, about an hour and a half. Because you said it's 30 miles from there. West of there. So that's a little further, so yeah. Yep, because right now you're 3 hours from me. Newcastle. Directions. Starting from home. An hour and 42 minutes. Yep. Because I knew there was Jacksboro. And I knew there was Jacksboro Highway. But it just... I never put the two together. And I'm not far from Jacksboro Highway. Like, 2 exits. Jacksboro Highway is in Lake Worth, which is the next town over. When I get up there, I want to have folks out to the farm. There is a camping right across the road. Oh, I'd definitely do that. I love to camp. I'm really surprised that cucumber tastes just like a regular cucumber. I keep eating a piece thinking it's going to change. But I can't remember who mentioned it before. Talking about the relish would be a lighter color. Had to call that Casper relish or something, or relish light. Because it won't be dark green. Okay, I gotta run, but I will see you over in Brett and Amy's. Alright, Mama Z, I'll see you there. I'll be ending this one real soon. It's 7:32 and I'm gonna end it at 7:45. Gotta hop off. Time for a shower and bed. Night, y'all. Night, Shannon. Thanks so much for coming by. I would think a bell peppers and relish would make it greener. Maybe. But I usually don't use bell pepper in my relish. I usually use banana pepper. Anytime it calls for bell, I usually use banana. Because I really don't care for bell. I mean, I'll eat it, but that's just not on my... Oh, I gotta have it in my food list. Like, I also have done... Take cream cheese and bacon bits and green onions and put that in, mix it up and stick that inside of the banana pepper and then wrap it with bacon and toast it. Yeah, that's some good stuff. Do you like the red and yellow ones? They don't get bitter. Yeah, but it's usually the little ones that we get at Walmart when we're doing like fajitas or anything that requires peppers. I made a green tomato relish at the end of the season and hubby really did like it. I've never had that before. That sounds good. Do you make it the same way you would a regular relish? Ow. Yeah, I messed up with that leg. Quit moving it. I think I'm getting like a cramp in the back of my calf. Those are called snackers. I'll send you some seeds. I've been seed saving those. Buddy loves them. Yep, because those are the ones that we usually use for fajitas and tacos or anything that calls for like bell peppers, that especially like fajitas, because you see it. So we'll use those. You need to get your knee looked at. I know, Miss Lisa, but I have no insurance and I have no money, so I just have to suck it up until it gets better and pray that I don't blow it out. Yes, ma'am, that's them. Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about. Because we get them at Walmart, and I still cut them kind of small, but I like them. I do not really like the green ones at all. I don't like that bell taste. Now, I did grow some bells last year. I grew, and the year before, chocolate bells. And last year I grew a green bell pepper last year, and I don't know how or why, because I didn't buy the seeds. I didn't buy it as a plant. I grew it myself. But somehow that seed must have got mixed up with my other pepper seeds, because I had a bell pepper. Ooh, off phone. Who was you talking to, Frugal? I think my ibuprofen's wearing off too, and that don't help none. Miss Lippy, can you remember when I took it? I think it was noon, wasn't it? Or 12:30. That's what we had this year. Chocolate bell pepper has got free Baker Creek seeds from some event. Yeah, Stringfield, Teresa. We liked them. They were really good. I mean, I'm not crazy about bells, but if I had to eat some, the chocolate ones would be fine. My cousin checking on me. I was in a wreck yesterday. And when was you planning on going to say anything about that, Mr. Frugal? Repeat, I was listening to, buddy. I don't remember what I said, Miss Libby. Oh, okay, I do too. What time did I take my ibuprofen? That's what I was asking you. We have 6 healthy plants of chocolate bells. That is awesome, Teresa. And I agree with Lisa Lee. Are you okay, Frugal? And he says you talk. At noon. Okay. So yeah, it's definitely wore off. It says time to take some more. Hey, at least my head's not hurting anymore. My airbag in my thumb kept me safe. Frugal, you know I love you, right? Lisa Lee, chocolate bell. It is a bell pepper that is kind of a purplish brown. It's like a sweet bell. I like them. I like them better than I do the green ones. If you like bell peppers, you'll love them. I'm thinking even Walmart sells those, or I guess it would be Burpee, because I've seen them sell the plants there. I know Baker Creek does too, I think. Last year, I think I bought my plant either at Home Depot or Atwoods. I'm okay, I was a passenger, and it was the other lady's fault. Alright. As long as you're alright. Because, you know, you do have my phone number, mister. I'm just saying. Try leave. Much better for knees. Take 2 in the morning and 2 at bedtime for 2 days, just to try. Don't exceed more than that. Go to 1 in the morning and 1 at night. I'd have to go buy some, because I think all we have in the house is ibuprofen. I love all the colored bell peppers. I'll try to find some next year. At least, Lee, I'll look through my seeds and see if I have any. I don't think I do, but if I do, I'll send them to you. Okay, supper is done, so I am going to hop off here. See you at the Broussards. All right, Susan. Hey, me and you, Acres. How are you doing? Finally caught you live again. Yeah, for 6 minutes. I'm here. Sorry, I had a customer show up for honey. And I'm so sorry. I did not mean to read while I was eating. Doctor put me on ibuprofen. I don't do pain meds. Same, Frugal. I don't do pain meds because usually they do nothing for me. Zena. There you go. But I don't think we have any to leave, Miss Slippy. I'll have to go buy some. But maybe I'll do that after my live. I'll go to Dollar General or something and buy some to leave. I know. Here you go, Scooby-Doo. You're so cute. But, because I don't think we have anything besides ibuprofen. There you go. Let's see if I can. No, I can't. Got to remember where I saw DE. Diatomaceous earth. You can pick some. No, I'm not wearing a mask. Why would I be wearing a mask, Frugal? If you take it or ibuprofen, please flush with lots of water. Okay. I can do that. Send me a Facebook friend request and we'll fix you up. Alright, Miss Lisa. Yeah. She's being such a good dog today. Of course, I'm feeding her pretzels, and that may be why. But if you wear a mask, you're safe and or you can rob the Dollar General. Yeah. The area my Dollar General in, I'm more afraid of getting shot for robbing it. Saw it at one of the stores. DE, I saw it at Atwoods, and I also saw it at Russell Feed Store. I'm trying to find her a leg brace. Y'all know the long Velcro strap ones. Miss Lippy, is it the one that like you get at Walmart with the metal things on the side? That's the one I have. But it's kind of big. Tractor Supply. Thank you, Teresa. I knew there was another place to get it that was more common than... Oh, sorry, Xena. I think I poked her in the nose with a pretzel. Right here. There's one right here. You better get down there and get that one. Well, I don't see it, so you'll have to look for it. Yes, you need the stabilizer bars on the brace. Because I got to keep that... Well, the one I have has that. Except I think it's like a size too big. Or maybe I'm just a size too small. But I need something to keep my kneecap from moving. Or... Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Keep my leg from just going whap. It's called a leg brace. Metal bars down each side, about 4 Velcro straps going down. Okay, my straps aren't going down. My straps go around. Miss Lippy, after my live, Marco me, and I'll show you what I have and see if it's the same thing. Because what I got at Walmart. It does have, called an immobilizer. Well, this one damn sure don't immobilize my knee none. Oops. Swear jar. Miss Lippy, you're rubbing off. Well, this one don't keep my knee immobilized very much. I can very well move it. Kinda, sorta. Tighten the straps. I have. It's the straps tighten around my thigh and my calf, but not my knee. It's kind of long, where it needs to be like shorter, if that makes sense. I have muscular legs, so I can tighten it around the thigh, but it does nothing around the kneecap. There's just like big, not gap, but it's really loose. How's that? But anyway, it is 7:45. Time to end it. I hope to see y'all over at the Broussard Homestead. It may take me a minute. Amy, I knew if you were in anywhere nearby, you would say that. Try running towels both sides of your knees. Lisa, that's a brilliant idea. Or wash rags. That might work. It may also help with the sweat. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this. I hope everybody has a blessed night. Thank you so much for stopping by and joining me in my little apple pepper or apple cucumber adventure. And yes, ma'am, I'll message you. And I love you too, Amy. Good night, and I've got to get kitchen cleaned. Great visiting with you all. Y'all have a good one. Thank you so much for stopping by, and have a great night. God bless, and I love y'all.